painting where we are going to do a confusing bunch of stuff. Well, we have this thing here. We were, painting that. Oh, that was like a bird we tried. So anyway, um, well, there's like a neat eraser there. Okay, well, let's see if we uh, do something with this. I don't know what. Let's see. Oh, there's my brush I was missing for so long. Okay. Um, let's try to add some, what do you call it? What do you call it? Add some details. Okay. Let's see about adding just some little dots here of like our lighter color, like that. I don't know what to do with this. I think it's coming along nicely, but I really don't know what the hell is happening. Okay, we just try to add elements of depth there. I think we got an element of depth there. It definitely looks like it's coming right at you, right? And I don't know, let's try a little bit of red. I don't know, I see a little bit, just hints of red there. It's just kind of say, hi, we are, more than just, whatever is kind of visible there. Let's see, smear that a little bit because, and this, I don't know if that's good. It looks a little bit like what do you call it? A famous artist. So it starts with an H. The guy who had the clothing and had those little squiggles on there. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see about like this, and here I want to get kind of a golden color for this area here. So here's this is kind of a little bit of a golden look on this. Let's see, we just put a couple of dots there. I don't know. That looks bad, but wait, we're just getting started here. Let's see about a green. Get some more greens happening here. This, I don't know what's supposed to be back here because it's not really, see, we're just trying to add, a dimension to, I mean, there's nothing much happening in this, that whole thing. So let's put some green here. Okay, yes, that's nice. And here I just noticed all these details here. I never even saw that before. That's funny. And here I think we're gonna try to lift that off right there. And how about put a little yellow there just to say hi, we are like the yellow area back there. Okay. This is kind of nice. See that negative space right there? I don't know what it all means, but pretty nice. I think, why don't we just see if we can make that into kind of a highlight. Oh yes, look at that. So, I mean, it doesn't look good, but I mean, have a highlight there and establishing depth in that area certainly is a great idea. I think we could try to take some out right here too. Why not? Doesn't look great, but okay. I don't know if that's good or dumb, but we'll see in a minute. The whole water situation. I don't know what's happening here. Hey, Israel6712. Thanks a lot for that compliment. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see about like a dark, see like in here, we could maybe put darks and add some definition. So what we got here is a super cool blue. And since it's a super cool blue, if we just mix some yellow or orange or something in there, then we'll have a warm blue, I hope. So let's see. This is, let's see if we can make that a warm blue. This is a job for the tester. Let's see what the heck that color really looks like. Looks good, but maybe a little darker, so I'm gonna add this Payne's gray in there. Okay, now we're going places now with that. So I'll just see if we can just add some definitions here. And we don't want to be, this is like getting farther away, so we definitely don't want to have the same tone saying, hi, I'm pretty close, hi, I'm pretty far away. All right, so anyway, I don't know, we're just adding some, that looks good right there, that area. Okay, maybe over here we can sort of, it's got these treetop things over there. Let's see if we can say, hi, we are treetops. It looks stupid right now, but wait, because you know when the whole thing's done and you're not really focused on those little dots, you'll be saying, "Oh, look at that, how atmospheric." And you know, down here, I think we could probably do the same thing, and you know, I'm reluctant to use the same color, both near and far, but this could be a thing that's saying, we are close up, we are in focus. We have, what do you call it? Contrast. Hey, thanks for the compliment on the art and the voice. Very, very welcome. Okay. And so, we're just trying to bop around this thing we're paying from this photo. I got this book, used, only $5. Artist, photo, reference, landscapes. Talk about a good time. This is my first try. This is a watercolor block, which is super cheap. It was only $7, and that was the brand anyway. So I don't know if that's so great. It's not bad though. Let's see if we can get some of those dots up here. These are like activity dots, I guess, that are just saying, hi, we are a detailed area because we are so close to the viewer. Oh, that looks so good, right? And we could use a little definition right there. I just painted some of those colors, and now let's see if we can't just kind of say, hi, we are the bank of the river on the other side. I don't know if that's good, but I'm keeping it limited to this little area, because if we start doing like the whole thing, it's just going to look dumb. Like, for example, this. I mean, it looks okay underpainting wise, but having the same tone, this big stretch, is just not going to help us with depth. Here, this thing was fun to do. I think it could use some work, and the water could use, it looks watery, kind of, sort of, but it could definitely use some definition. I mean, just gonna put more of my activity dots up here. It'd be nice if they were a lot smaller, but that's what I'm getting from the brush right now. And it could maybe put a stem in there. Let's see about a stem. Here I got a golden brown I had for something. I don't remember what. Let's just see if we can maybe go right here and say, hi, I'm a stem. Oh yes, we got ourselves a stem. Nice going. Okay, and let's see about right here have a stem. All right, wow, a new dimension in the tree area. Right here we are. Hi, Aim Ranter. Thank you very much for the compliment. Look, I got 2 thumbs up already. How about that? Far out. Okay. Anyway, that's coming along weirdly. But what we really want to do today, I'm going to take a break from this because, and where was the other thing we were working on? We also, oh yes, we are working on this still life, which is this area here, but it's just I'm really thinking, why are we even trying to paint that this close to Christmas? So anyway, I got some, this, I don't know what it is. I think it is I mean, it might be arches, but I doubt it. So anyway, there's a nice sheet. I want to start a Christmas card because Christmas is right around the corner, and are we ready? Not exactly. So how about what makes a good Christmas card? A wreath, a Santa Claus. Let's start with a cheerful background. I don't know what's a good cheerful background color. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, let's just try violet here. Okay. So we're going to just see about a cheerful. Maybe we can tell what kind of paper it is by the way I'm really thinking it's not a good paper. I don't know. We'll see. But it's certainly good enough for a Christmas card, right? Okay. It's kind of weird the way that paint's laying on there. Anyway. All right, let's try another slightly different color here. I don't know what's going in there. We're doing negative space here and in a graphic shape. And we're just trying to make a, looks okay, I guess. Let's try a little bit right here. It's kind of dumb. But, you know, what the heck's a Christmas card? Okay, let's start another one. We'll let that dry. Our first try Christmas card. All right, for this one, let us do, where's my red? Okay. Just gonna try to get this one red here. Mix it with whatever that color is, and let's see about, whoops. Let's see about a Christmas bulb. We lay down some of this red. Let's add some like violet and say hello, we are a shade of the red. Cool. Okay, let's add a little this yellow, which I hope it's not all green. Okay, we got the yellow dimension in there now. Looks good. And now let's remove a highlight right there. How fun! How about that fun? There we go. Yeah, maybe even just blot it up. Okay, now we're talking. All right, then let's let that dry. And next, how about we try a wreath? You know, these are our first cards of the year, so you know they're definitely gonna come out kind of weird and not too great, more likely. All right, here and try a wreath. I don't know if that's a good wreath color. Probably not. Now let's see, lean into green. And as we go, I mean, this thing here, it don't look too bad, right? I don't know. Anyway, hey, thanks for 2 thumbs up. 0 people here. I better get something accomplished here too, by the way. Where'd my big brush go? Here it is. Stop looking. I found it. Okay. So we are reaching for the green. All right, that's starting to look good, right? It's gonna be a wreath. Get this this bold green here. Okay. We're getting there. We're going places with this wreath here, I think. All right, let's get yet another green. How about this one, which I really don't like that green. Okay. It's gonna be a wreath. Good start. Should we have something else on here? Whoops. I don't know what. Here's a big blob of slightly tinted green water. it started as an accident, but now it is a foil, is what they call a thing that goes around the image. I learned that word when I was a chef in a restaurant, and a reviewer back in the day, pre-internet days, getting a reviewer in your restaurant was a big deal. And so the reviewer said the such and such dish was delicious with a clever foil of something or another, but I can't remember what it was. But I do remember, looking up the word and seeing, oh, so that's what that word means. Okay, so I guess right now we could probably use a bright red. I don't want to have any bright red blending in with the green, but we can just take a few little things here. Okay, that's looking good. That's going to be a wreath. So far, we are very abstract. 3 thumbs up. Thanks so much. Appreciate. So anyway, now we're trying to do Christmas cards. This is going to be a wreath. That's going to be not this, but similar. Waiting for that to dry. And this, we don't know what that's going to be yet, but we definitely laid down a few graphic shapes. So what else we got going? I think it's time to let this dry. Also, this will be a big card, that you can put something in there like this is good for a trip to the water rafting or something like that. All right, let's do one more. What else is a classic? Let's go bold and do Santa Claus. So just gonna start with. We're just gonna start with this. We're gonna say that's gonna be the Santa hat, and then maybe we can do. Let's see. This could be. This is negative space for buttons, and then let's see. We're gonna say that he'll have a big fluffy collar. How about the beard? I think we're not really leaving space for the beard. That would be the collar. So then we need shoulders. It's definitely some kind of cheap paper. You can tell just by the way it's, it looks like plasticky. Okay, and I don't know, let's see. I guess we could. The hat's looking pretty small compared to the coat now, but. And this arm looks thin, but let's see. Okay. Let's make the hat bigger, cause even bigger than that. Even bigger than that. Okay. There we go. For sure, cheap paper the way that is behaving. Hey, what is that? You're gonna be a Santa hat or an elephant head? Okay. And I don't know what is going to be happening here, but we are. I guess he could be, he could be handling some gifts, although it does not look like it's the good. Uh, we'll find out later, okay? I guess he could have his both hands in his sack of gifts, as if he's rummaging through looking for just the right thing for little Jane. Okay, and now let's get ourselves a good green, and is that the green I want? No, this one, okay. So this is going to be a gift, and this will be the edge, and we need a different green. I don't really like that green. Let's see what this green, that looks better. Okay. Hello? Maybe there, check there.
Are you going soon?
Yeah.
How long you need there?
She said she can stay 2.5 hours, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, because I will take Rochelle to my haircut if they wanted her to stay longer.
I don't know. I think we got a lot done, and we don't really need to. We're just doing. So that's gonna be a gift wrapped. When it dries, we can. Hey, Mercy Aponte. Hi to you. Thank you for the hello. Now let's try a little bit of. There's a faint blue here. Let's see if we can't just kind of. We're gonna say that's gonna be the beard. That's not a very big Santa Claus beard. Maybe. Okay. All right, that's gonna be a Santa Claus beard. It's like kind of not really the best looking beard you might have ever seen. Put some blue down here as to. That is turning into a very interesting graphic. I wish this would dry. That's my favorite one, but whatever, it's not dry yet. And earlier we were working on this still life, which was not still life, it's a landscape from photo, and we added a bunch of details, and that's looking really good. And really, I gotta go to work now. Thanks everybody who stopped by, much appreciated. And while we were at it, we were saying, where is that other one? Oh yeah, this thing here, which is the still life that you see sitting right here. We were saying, it's not meaningful for Christmas, and so we decided, well, maybe we can give it a rest. Okay, art fun. Thanks everybody who stopped by. See you next time.